Good morning, 8:30 a.m., Saturday, June 21st, the first day of summer. And so it's, well, the camera's making things look brighter, but I just took my coat off because it's 53 degrees and we're expecting rain today. Today I made this trip just for one gun, something I normally don't like to do, but I've got a new release that's coming out on the 23rd, as in 2 days, that I hadn't yet had a chance to film on. I can't tell you what it is. I have already shot it, took it to do some AccuShoot A/B testing against its original, but I can tell you this variant is likely to upset some stuff in the market. It's pretty impressive what they've been able to pull off for the price point that it is. It's something I'm pretty excited about. I haven't done one of these in a while because, well, I've been traveling quite a bit, as some of you may or may not be aware of. Just last week I was in Alabama, got to visit Alabama Arsenal, who's been a longtime friend of mine. We've been friends something like 8 years, and this was the first time we got to shoot together. So that was pretty cool. The week before that, I was in Florida visiting Daria Arms. You guys have already seen the coverage of that. And then I think it was the week before that, or maybe 2 weeks before that, I was in Slovakia to visit Falco Holsters. A bunch of really interesting stuff. You guys might have had the same knee-jerk reaction I did, like, a holster maker? Why? It's pretty impressive over there. I'll have some in-depth coverage on that. That's just taking more time because it's, well, a bit of a deeper dive than the standard thing. So I'll be shooting this one gun that I cannot mention today, but on the 23rd, head on over to the website that I can't mention, but you know my website. And that's where the full review will be. And then, of course, the videos will come out at regular pace on the regular channel. As far as that A/B comparison test, that'll be here on the second channel. If you're watching this on Rumble, you found the place. There's only one channel on Rumble, so everything should be good there. Also, this morning, while we're talking, the patrons are deliberating what will be the next patron purchase. Big thank you to the patrons for making that possible. If you're not familiar with how the patron system works for GBGuns, I'm not doing this for profit. I have a real job. I've always had a real job. I appreciate the patron funding to help keep the channel going, and when there aren't other needs, for example, ammo or cameras or something like that, I use the patron funding, because all the patron funding goes right back into the channel, to purchase a gun of the patron's choice. Since, of course, there's multiple patrons, some have been there a little while, some have been there a long while, I've asked for suggestions, take those suggestions, collate them into something that's pullable. Then we do 1 round, sometimes 2, sometimes even 3 rounds of voting before I make the purchase using the patron funding, and then do the review. So it's a fun chance to remain independent. One, it saves me stuff that I really can't afford personally, but it also saves us from being completely dependent on companies' willingness to send things. In the past, we've had companies that simply don't value you guys. They don't value the audience of GBGuns, and so they don't care to send. We've had companies that shy away because they're looking for the hype reel, make it sexy highlight stuff, and they don't like the fact that GBGuns treats all guns the same with the same protocol and lets you, the viewers, decide if it's something you want or not. So having that patron funding allows us to make purchases of stuff that otherwise wouldn't have been sent to the channel for whatever reasons. Either they don't respect you, the audience, or they're afraid of an unbiased actual review. I'm gonna get to shooting before the rain starts. Hopefully I can get everything filmed before it's too wet. I do have my Right and Rain targets up just in case, because soggy paper is never any fun. If I can remember, I'll give you a little bit of feedback, but I've already shot this gun before, so maybe I'll just slip it in now. Yes, it is awesome. Yes, I'm excited about how it's going to disrupt really what people think they should get for their money. And yes, it's also injecting some livelihood into an otherwise outdated, or, I mean, practically, yeah, I guess legally 25 years is an antique, right? So at least for automobiles, no, it's classic 50s antique. So a classic firearm. I'm gonna get to shooting. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. So, aftermath, as you can tell, it did indeed rain on me during filming this just one, and I gotta say, it's This particular pistol I equipped with the dot because it seemed fitting. You'll understand when the video comes out. And once again, I was hit with one of those that never happens once in a lifetime reasons to never depend on a dot. I had a rain droplet land in the emitter and give me just a splatter of a reticle instead of a nice clean reticle, which I love on this particular dot, the Osight X. The circle dot thing works great for me for framing and quick target acquisition all the time, but not this time, not with this one. Unfortunately, I had to stop the video and go off and find a microfiber cloth and get in there and really clean it out and kind of let things air out for a while and then come back and resume filming quickly. In a defensive scenario, that would not be cool. I would like to say that enclosed emitters are the way of the future. I kind of think they are, except as you may recall, the last time I shot an enclosed emitter in cool, rainy weather, it fogged up on the inside. And that was from a rather high-end maker. So, yeah, we just, dots are great. I love them. Please, please don't let your life ever depend on them. All right. I'll see you guys in the next video.
GBGuns and I do 2-level. Derek S. Jr., Joseph T. LG Peter A. Tom Sky King. Brian P. Way.